All right. What's happening? Let me make sure I got my going on here and that y'all can see me. And we will get started momentarily. Let me see what we got, guys. Let me see what we got. Come on in. If you're not in, come on in. If you are in, settle in because we're about to get started and we will be live. Actually, we're live right now. What's up, Band Council? What's up, GMO E? What's happening? Miss Dolores, how are you? Welcome in to the MOBALON show. This is a MOBALON show. Well, it's MOBALON sponsored, and this show is MrHairArt show. So it's MOBALON sponsored MrHairArt show. There you go. Or MrHairArt show or COACH HairArt show. MOBALON. Whichever one you want to do is fine. And it will work. All right, guys. Let me see what we got here. Let me get all of this stuff situated and put together for you. Man, I hope my because it looks like my audio, my video is fuzzy as crap. Let me make sure they haven't reset me to that other stuff that I don't like, because that would be not good. Nope, it says 1080p, guys. It says some platform, yeah, it says 1080p at 30 frames per second. So I should be pretty clear. There may be a couple of issues with some of this stuff. Oh, and then also I found out that my background, I have a virtual background, so it may be distorting some of the content. So we're about to be in the shop here soon. Y'all know we'll be in the shop this month. So when I'm in the shop, I won't have to use the virtual background that actually shows a whole bunch of non-corresponding stuff. I can just literally show the shop in the background, so y'all will be able to see that, and it'll free up some usage, some space on my system, so it'll work just fine, and we'll be good. Okay, let me clear all this stuff off. I got a lot of stuff that be popping up on the screen, but I'm getting it to where it will be a smooth transition to just turn off and on and then rock and roll with it. Let's see, I'm missing something here. Hold on. Oh, there we go. I know it. All right. And then I turn it on that. And then that. And then we're good to go. All right. What's happening, everybody? Come on in. If you're not in, come on in. If you are in, settle in. Because we're finna get started and crank this mother up. Oh, my audio, yeah, I can do that. I put on just regular audio. Y'all know I like my music in the background, just in case. I know I talk a lot, and there's hardly any downtime in talking, but I still like to have some what do you call it, some ambiance. You know what I mean? That's just me. That's how I like to get down. We're talking about now. This is not the full presentation. This is not everything that will be on the presentation for the mobile salon investment, but we're just going to go over some of the gists of it. I had a couple of different elements, or a couple of different people, I should say, because it was companies that will create elements for investment, because they're larger entities. But it was really the people that are wanting to get in because they heard about what we're doing and they want to be a part of it. So that's a different conversation altogether. But we did a small breakdown of the investment and the package and what it all entails for investing in MOBALON. And they had a bunch of questions. Everybody wanted to know what was all going on and how did they get in, how do they work it, and all that. And I was very explicit that This was not a open to everybody's situation. Okay, this is not a, because not only, and I don't know how many of you guys are actually in the field, actually in the business. Hey, Brian, what's happening? I don't know how many people that are actually in the field or what we classify as savvy investors. I don't know. All I know is when we put something on the table, whoever's coming up and talking about coming in and coming on board for what we have on the table, we have to justify them as being savvy investors, because it's not only the right thing to do, it's also legal. You want to be legal when you're putting this thing together. Hey, Phil, what's up, Phil? I see Phil coming in with old school mobile barber. Phil, your account, there's something wrong with your account, because I went in your account and I checked your school account myself personally, because they approved your assignment. They approved it twice. It was approved and sent out for you to move to the next course, but then I went in this morning and was checking everybody's account, and it said that it was still pending. So I see what's been going on with your account, and that's a glitch. So it may be the fact that we had to restart it or something. I don't know, but it's showing that your account is still pending. But I know it's already approved. So I'm working on it right now. I actually have some techs working on it. But if you're in and listening, we're working on it, because I know I think you submitted an assignment some days ago, and it's still in pending status. So I have them working on that to check it out. And I had somebody else that was doing that too. I think their account was reset, and then when they submit their assignment or submit their thing, it'll get approved. Even if it get approved or rejected, it'll reset to pending. And that's not the way it's supposed to work. So if you're approved, it should move you on, let you go on to the next course. So we're working on that, and my techs feel like they know what's going on with it. So I'm gonna let them work it out and put it together. But I am on it. That's what I say. I am on it, guys. So with this, no, that's not everybody's account, Justin. That's not that's just a couple of accounts that were kind of old school accounts, old school mobile bar. It's kind of old school accounts, people that has been in the system and that was rolling with me for a bit. There was some glitches in their account, so we're working that. But everybody, especially the new people that have signed up and joined in, no, there's no problem at all. If you guys see Miss Q come in, let me know, because I need to make sure that she knows what's going on with her account, because I think that I got it approved myself, but I had a problem with it because she did not have the proper information that she submitted in. She did not have everything in there. So, but I still got it approved. So I need to make sure that she's aware. So if y'all see her come in, have her holler at me. This thing is really choppy. I don't know why it's so choppy. I don't like that. Let me see if it's my quality that's set. Nope, it is not. It's set to 720. Let me set it to 1080p. Okay, it allowed me to set to 1080p. I'll see if it opens up and clears up. I'll check and see if that works or not. Okay, let's move on. I'm just checking all my screens and making sure that everything looks like this, what it's supposed to look like, so that I don't have any issues later on. All right, check. Yeah, my audio's fine, I think. Check. What it's supposed to look like, so that I don't have any issues later on. All right, check. Yeah, my audio's fine, I think. Check. Okay, yeah, I can hear it. The audio's fine. All right. Okay, so investment program, like I said, we started yesterday, and we was talking about some of the investment calibrations for that. There were a couple of people that were asking about referrals to the Mobile Salon Network. We do indeed do referrals, and if you have someone that you are sending to join the program, and get into the program, there's 2 different ways that it can be done. Okay, you can get a instant referral for, like, you know, they sign up, and then we can just kick you out a referral to where you get paid. You know, we drop some money into or your Zelle or PayPal or whatever, or you can get money put into your account. Okay, now if you get money put into your account, you guys know how we do that. We literally put it through the sponsors, and whatever monies you're getting paid is double, is matched. Okay, so if your referral is $100, $200, $500, whatever it is, that money will be put into the salon fundraiser sponsorship, and then it will be matched if you choose that route. If not, then you can have that money sent directly to you through Cash App. Okay, Cash App or Zelle or whatever you prefer. You can do that. I heard a question coming up. Where did I see that? No, that's old school. He said, okay, thanks. Okay, good. I was wondering if you got, because I know a lot of y'all will turn on the show and then go to cutting hair and just either have it on in the background. Some of y'all leave the volume on. Some of y'all put it on mute and just have it on, and all that's fine. All that's cool. As long as we're on, I'll get the credit for being for having the audience. So we're about to get all of that started. And I know the audience is going to crank up and be crazy later, but at least I'll have my core audience, and you guys will actually be in the system to where I can differentiate my core audience from the new people that are coming in. So the new people won't have the rank or the ranking that you guys have. Everybody that's coming in now, that's coming in regularly, you guys have a ranking when you're coming into YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all of that. You guys have a ranking that says, hey, this is a longtime follower, a longtime subscriber, a longtime viewer. Okay, meaning you have X amount of days, months, weeks, years that you've been coming in and viewing, and then I can actually give you credit for coming in on that time length, and then I can accept you above all of the other people. So basically, like, say for instance, you'll want to type something to get that message in to me. When there's a whole lot of clutter, a whole lot of typing, everybody's typing the time, there's thousands of people typing, your will definitely, okay. And if you got something important, you know, you start establishing yourself as a veteran watcher and subscriber and follower and everything, you will be able to have your notes, your chats and everything get pushed up. You follow what I'm saying? It'll be pushed up in the ranking, and you won't have to worry about getting lost in the weeds with everybody else. Okay, so what I'm saying is there's a reason why I have you guys coming in, and there's a reason why I have you guys checking in on a regular basis, because I want you all to have the ranking and the ability to submit information and all that and not get lost. All right, I saw another question besides how much is the Mobile Salon bus. Okay, because I can see some of this stuff, some of these people are new people, and they'll ask questions, but they're new. So it's basically the same, because they're new. And then I'll have to deal with them at that time on that level. Yeah, I see that it's switching out, but it turns back on automatically. I don't know what's up with that. That's crazy. That was something else that was happening on there. That's weird. Okay, matter of fact, I saw it too, guys. Let me see what's going on with it. My moderators, they're telling me, yeah, we're gonna get to our financials in just a minute, but our moderator is saying that it's clicking in and out, and okay, they say it looks better now. What the hell? I don't know. Yes, it is. It is, guys. What the hell is going on? Yeah, it flipped out and now it's showing really good. I have no idea. I don't know what the hell. What's up, Urban Barber? What's going on? Cheetos, what's up? Big D Barbers, what's happening, man? I ain't seen you in a few days. I was wondering about you. Y'all know if I don't see y'all coming in, I get to worried about you. Spy, what's happening? Welcome coming on in for representing for Darnell. What's happening? Yeah, all of a sudden it just popped on and it popped off and then popped back on and then it was showing really clear. Okay, all right, I'll take it. Okay, so let's. I was going to reset it and check it, but shoot, it's running good. I'm gonna leave it just like that. I'm not even gonna mess with it, guys. It's running good. Okay, so as far as the financials, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start. I know they want us doing financial reports and status of the company and the business, the buses, the schedules, the apps, the products, the sponsors, all of that stuff. We're going to be doing in a kind of like a town hall meeting where everybody that has invested in the company will get information like this. Okay, but it'll be the actual information that we do not share with the public, because obviously you don't put your business out in the streets unless you have people with a vested interest. That means they're actually a part of the company or they've invested in the company or anything like that. You want to make sure that you're upfront and clear and transparent, making sure that they have the information that they need to have to move forward. So we're doing all of that and kind of preparing and kind of paving the way for being able to put that information out there, and it'll be a pretty sound investment on our part, making sure that everybody can see exactly what we're doing and how we're setting it up. Okay, so we were saying we were putting the information out there for the total investment being $100,000 investment. You're investing in Mobile Salons and the Mobile Salon product, as well as the mother company, MOBALON. And MOBALON stands for Mobile Salon, is short for Mobile Salons. The address, which we omit for right now, and we'll be putting that address out once we launch and get out there. Phone number is the same, 1-800-406-7711. Diagram, same thing. Address we just mentioned. Marketing or financial budget for all the way up to this year or for right now will be the equivalent of what we're spending and what we have put into the company, which is right now I can't say the round figure, but the ballpark will be around $3 million. Okay, so putting those figures out and showcasing what we're actually divulging to our investors will be what you guys get. All right. When you're investing, you're doing $100,000. That is per bus. Each bus is $100,000 investment. Okay. When you're investing, a complete LLC will be applied for and obtained with your name. Okay. So that means when you're investing in this company, it is not just an investment. You get a contract and that's it. You just sign a contract and that's your investment. We like to insure our investments. We like to make sure that you guys know that you're a part of the company and that your money is secure. Your return is secured. When you are investing in here into MOBALON, you're investing in an actual product or service or product and service that operates all in conjunction with making sure that you get your ROI intact. So the Mobile Salon bus, each bus is incorporated. Each bus receives an LLC. Your name is attached with our name as sole owners and operators of that unit. Our company will be a manager of that company. So it will be either MOBALON or our other company, which you can see right here up at the top. It says Shops Salons NETWORK. Okay. That's our mother managing company. That's the company that manages all the other companies that's in the shops. That's in the actual barber shops and beauty salons. That's why we call it Shops and Salons. Shops and Salons Network is the mother managing company for all of the barber shops, all of the beauty salons, the nail techs, the beauty supplies, the tattoo parlors, the groomers, everything, all physical units are managed by this company. Okay, and that is the company that will be on your contract and in your management area of your LLC. Okay, shops and salons. So if the people that are watching this, whether you're watching it live or you're watching it later, you can contact me to either give your actual name if you're wanting your name on, or if you want your company name, you can put your company name on as well. So, because a lot of people, they want to do this as a business expense and as a business income value, you can do that. So you can put your business name in here, and we will amend accordingly. All right. Okay. Let's go with what's that said? What are we talking about? We're talking about investments. This is part 2. Investment time. That's the title of the deal. Investment time. This is part 2. We started part 1 yesterday. This is a light information. If you guys have questions, y'all know the drill. Put them in the chat. If you guys have practical questions about the company, about the business, about the school, about the program, about the financing, about the buses, whatever you have, put it in the chat, and I'll address it accordingly. Okay, but for now, if there are no questions, since I don't see any, we're talking about the investments into MOBALON and the Mobile Salon Buses. All right. So once you're inside of the troposphere of actually investing in mobile salons, you'll need to know exactly what you're investing in and what entails your investment. Because we're allowing you to be a full-scale owner of the Mobile Salon Buses, the buses themselves, and you're receiving title rights, you're receiving LLC rights, you're receiving income and percentage rights, advertising percentage for the bus, for the products, everything. You're receiving rights for all of those, and then it's contracted by how much your ROI is, which leads us into ROI, return on investment. ROI is return on investment. Okay, so I want to make sure that everybody understands this, and this is very important. Yesterday we had some pretty big people in. I don't know who we have in today, if we have anybody in at all. If we do have any investment or savvy investors in, then this will pertain to you and anybody else who is looking to invest or to gather a group of individuals to be able to muster $100,000 to invest. I'm going to be preaching that word, preaching that number, and making it very clear for everybody to understand, so that we're transparent with what you guys are receiving. We did a breakdown yesterday of what regular investments or regular interest rates are, and we looked up bank interest rates, banking interest rates, where you are quote unquote saving or accruing money, making money on your investment, making your money make money. Okay, for the layman, we're talking about making your money go out and make money. Typically, people will put their money in a bank, put their money in a savings account, put their money in a CD or a 401k, 501k, or RC, any type of investment portfolio. You'll be putting your money in and looking to get a return on it. Okay, and it was embarrassing. It was embarrassing. I did not. I knew it, but it was just, to say it out loud and to be talking about that was horrific. When we Googled interest rates and what you make when you're putting your money in a bank for the savings accounts and whatnot, they said that the interest rates for the United States across the board, when you're putting your money in the bank, the interest rates that you were making, they said it went up, which means you're making more money. Okay, when you put money in the bank, you're making more money. Guess how much more? Guess to the tune of how much more money you're making when you put your money in the bank. They said that it has went up. It has risen to the almost, I'll say comical number, but almost the unfathomable number, depending on how you look at it, of around 0.46%. I'll say it again. They said that interest rates has ticked up in the recent years, and people are making more money now, putting their money in the bank, into savings accounts and whatnot, and they're making more money to the tune of 0.46%. Guys, I'm sorry, but I have to look that up again to make sure that I'm not just saying numbers. How much do banks pay out in interest rates? Okay. Yeah, I am wrong. I'm incorrect. I am very wrong. Okay. I don't know if y'all can see this. I doubt if you do. And y'all remember I was playing with my internet settings for my production to be able to pop in the windows for the different internet settings, like that one. Let's see. Yeah, like that one. And I don't think it was popping in. I don't think it was populating. Hold on. Let's see, browser. Yo, you know what I can do? Hold on. I can get it. I'll get it. Okay, main window. Boom. Internet. Boom. Yeah, it's different. Okay, it's main window. I did it wrong, but guess who can fix it? Doggone it. Window capture. Boom. Window capture. Windows main. Let's do this one. Boom. Boom. And boom. See what that does. And that's it, guys. I think that's it. Let me delete this one. Y'all may can see what I'm doing on that one, on that bottom page there. And that's fine. I'm actually programming my web page where it's easy to show you guys the information. Boom, 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 and boom, 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 and boom. Uh-oh, hold on. Come on, dude, what are you doing? I'm trying to get it to fill the screen. Oh, you know what? I don't think I can fill the screen. I have to go into a whole different setup. Then you click it. See if I can change the property. Video, street stream. Let's try this one. OBS. Yep. I'm gonna do this one just for a second and see if I can. Yep, it does work. Okay, that's correct. Okay, so that means I have to change this out, and let me see if I can do that. Boom. I told y'all I'd get it. I told you I'd get it. This is temporary, but I'll still have what I need. And then I'm able to go right back here. And there. Okay, we got it. All right. Okay, take a look here, guys. Take a look right here, and I'm gonna put it on half screen so we don't have to swap out or anything. It'll just be the half screen itself. Boom, boom. There we go. Okay. it says right here, I'm gonna make it bigger right there. It says right here, bank deposit interest rates. Can you guys see that? Bank deposit interest rates. I can make it bigger here too. Okay, can we see it? Yep, we can see it. Okay. That's embarrassing, guys. That's embarrassing. Bank deposit interest rates. It says, according to FDIC, the average savings account earns 0.40% APY, and CDs earn 0.26 to 1.37 APY. Guys, I'm you need mine? Guys, I'm kind of embarrassed to even relay this information, because that's no, we can't ride like that. How we gonna ride? How we gonna make money? How we gonna do our thing if that's how we making money around here? I mean, you're literally saying that you're making 0.4% on your money, and typically the banks, they're gonna have you, when you're putting that type of money down, you're gonna be looking at around $10,000 deposits. Okay, a $10,000 deposit for your interest, for your account. Now, let's see here. Right here it says the national average yield of savings account is 0.59%, which is better. And then according to Bankrate September, this is 4 weekly surveys and institutions. They are basically putting your interest rate when you are investing at around 0.4 to 0.5, sometimes as high as 0.6%. Yeah, okay. That means if you invest $10,000, look right here. That's what they literally said right here. How much interest will I get on $10,000 a year in savings account? $10,000 right here. Okay, $10,000 a year on your savings account. I'm gonna scroll down. It says savings account paying comprehensive rates 4.85%. That is huge, but that's not what you're getting. You're not getting 4.85. Remember, your savings account is up here at 0.59%. Okay, if you had 4.85%, you would be getting around $485 a year. Okay, savings account paying the national average is 0.25%. 0.25%. To get savings account paying comprehensive rate, that means you're not coming in at the regular average, which is 0.25, and in our area, you're looking at around 0.4, which is huge. And then savings account with from various big brick and mortar banks is 0.01. I had to laugh at that a little bit. 0.01%. That means at the end of the year, you're making $1. National savings account paying the national average is 0.25, which means at $10,000 you make a whole $25 for the whole year. You gave them $10,000 and they gave you $25 at the end of the year. $25 for $10,000 investment, where you're locking up $10,000 for the whole year and they give you $25 in return. I can't do it, guys. I can't do it. I'm not going to be able to roll with that at all. Reason why is because when you, hey, Miss Vernique says grace and gratitude. Thank you, right back at you. The reason why we can't do that is because it's just ridiculous. That's why. I mean, that's common sense. We cannot do that. It's just ridiculous. Our investment into Mobile Salon Buses, which means you're going to be part owner of a Mobile Salon Buses, is 20%. We had it at 25%, but with the number of people that we have in line and the time growing short for our launch, now it's 20%. Okay, so from here on out, if you're jumping in on our investment, you'll be contracted at 20%. Now, remember, if you guys were here yesterday, you would have seen us say, okay, well, you see the interest rates for investing and putting your monies in banks at 0.4% or whatever. And I said, okay, you know what we can do? If we did 1%, my attorneys, my accountants, everybody would look at me crazy as hell, because that's just ridiculous. That's a huge amount. And then I said, well, if we did 5%, what would happen? 5% is unheard of. It's unheard of in our industry. 5% return on your investment is loco. It's crazy. It's Looney Tunes. Nobody's doing that. No, it's not happening. 5% return, no. That they would not allow that. I say, well, okay, well, what about 10%? It says 10% is worse than 5%. What are you talking about? 10%? 10% means that it is you would have people jumping out windows. It's crazy. It's unheard of. Nobody is doing 10% return on your investment. You're talking about $100,000 investment and you're getting 10% back. You would have people lined up out the door. You would have people literally telling you that this is a scam, this is a ripoff, somebody is lying, this can't be real. How is this a real thing? Is he robbing banks and paying people? How is this even possible at 10%? I said, no, well, don't worry, I'm not going to do 10%. That's not going to happen, so don't even worry about it. We're not going to do 10%. If you're investing in MOBALON, for Mobile Salon Buses, and you're becoming a part of our company and putting up $100,000 to invest, we're not going to pay you 10%. We're going to pay you 20%. 20% a year. 20% ROI on a $100,000 investment. Every investment. Each and every investment. Each and every investment will return 20%. Now, people are scared of the word or the term guarantee. Not me, because that's what we are doing. When you have a company and a structure where you are literally you're investing in an actual business, Mobile Salon Buses, you're investing in Mobile Salon Buses. That means these buses are driving around on the streets right now. These buses are going out and they're doing hair and hair care services. They're selling hair care products. They're selling multiple products now. We're reaching out into other areas in the Barber Beauty Industry, and we're selling those products as well from the buses. And that's what you're making your money off of. Same thing with the advertising dollars that are coming in. All of this and more, obviously, guarantee your return. All of these things and more guarantee your return. Now, people say, well, that's not all guaranteed. What if you don't make money? What if the buses don't generate income? What if they don't make money? Okay, well, you tell me. The thing that would happen for these buses to not make money is everybody on the planet, and this has been what I've been saying for the last few days, everybody on the planet would have to stop growing hair. All hair nationwide, at the minimum, nationwide, everybody will have to, their hair would have to stop growing. They would have to be completely bald. Nobody has hair at all in the whole United States. All hair to stop growing. That's not happening. Okay, so as long as hair is growing, we're making money. As long as people have hair, we're making money. We can't even go somewhere, go to a location, and that location is slow or they don't have customers. We're mobile. Duh. We just crank up and go somewhere else. You don't have a business like that you've invested in. You don't have a company that you've put $100,000 and they're literally guaranteeing your money on your investment of 20% a year. And then here's your kicker. When you pull out, when you're done, when you have other things to do with your money, your capital, you want your principal back. You know, normally to get your principal back, your principal is the amount of money that you put in from the beginning. That's 100 grand. To get your 100 grand back, reimbursement, actually covering it, that would have to be the money that you're making. That would have to be the money that you're collecting each year. And in this case, it will be 20%. Break that down, do the math, 20% of $100,000, that means you're making $20,000 a year. $20,000 a year. How many years would that take for you to make your $100,000 back? Let's do the math, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 5 years. It would take 5 years to get your money back. In most cases, in a lot of investment cases, that's actually really, really, really good. Extremely good. You're getting your money back in 5 years. Come on, guys. You got your principal back in 5 years. You're good. Now everything you make after that is gravy. Everything after that is pure income. It's pure revenue that's coming in. That your money is making money. Not here. We don't do that here. Here, your principal is actually locked up. Your principal is locked up. Guess where? In the bus. Your principal is locked up in the bus. What does that mean? That means that, number one, the $20,000 that you make a year, that means that's gravy. That means the first year you're making extra income. That means you're making money the very first year that you're in this investment. Why? Because your principal is locked up. It's in the bus. What does in the bus mean? That means it costs $100,000 to make this bus. That means the bus is insured for $100,000. That means if anything happens to this bus, any of these buses, if anything happens to them, they're insured. If they catch on fire, if they've driven in the lake, if they're stolen, if they're crashed, if they're totaled, whatever happens, if something happens to the bus, meaning your investment, then it is insured for $100,000. You're covered. That means you get your money back. Secondly, the bus is covered from the reinvestment or the buyback. The buyback program for our company is total investment. That means you will get $100,000 for your bus. In essence, we'll buy it back from you. It's actually in the contract. We will buy that bus back from you for what you paid into it, which will be $100,000. That means at the end of your term, if you wait for a year or 2 years or 3 years or however long you wait, you're able to sell that bus back to us. Basically have us to buy you out for your principal amount of $100,000. So you're getting your 100 grand back, and everything you've made up to that point that you already had in your pocket. You already made it. The $20,000 per year, that's extra income that you've already got put in your pocket, and then you got your principal back of $100,000. That means you made 20, 40, 60, 80, $100,000 pure profit. Pure profit. We're the only ones on the planet doing this. We're the only ones in the world that has this type of return and this type of structure for an investment. Guys, we don't have that many places or spaces to open up this investment package. We only have this open for people that we interview and that we feel that we can do it, because again, this is not something everybody's going to do. This is not something that our competitors, which we don't have any, This is not something that anybody would just jump into and say, we're going to do that. They're doing it, we're going to do it. No, nobody's going to do this because nobody is interested in giving away money. We're giving away $20,000 a year. Why? Why are you doing that? Well, we have our reasons why. But the main thing is, do you have a reason why you don't want to make $20,000 a year? That's the real question. Because once again, that's the security of it. That's the guarantee of it. You're literally watching your bus drive around. You're watching your bus on the road. You're actually licensed, and your whole company, the bus itself, is an LLC. It's a legal company that is structured, that's driving around. So there's no way for you to get got. There's no way for you to lose your income, lose your fund, lose your principal. Is literally driving around on the street. You're contracted through the state. You're literally a corporation through the state. So there's no way for someone to literally not have your money. You know how the gangsters do, and when they say, I don't have your money, you know, you got my money. That doesn't happen here, because you can watch, you see your money driving around on the street making money. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful concept, guys. No one's ever done it before. We're the first ones to do it, and it has kicked off like gangbusters. And I'm gonna continue making these videos so that we have it documented, well documented, that this is what we have done, this is what we've been doing, and what we're going to continue to do in the future, because of the possibilities of us partnering with very influential people, strong people that actually can help us to get in places that we want to get into, get us access to people and companies and corporations that we want access to, and so on and so forth. So that's how we do it. We offer people the opportunity to come in and invest with us, get into business with us, making this type of return in this type of structured investment. It's a no-brainer. It is an absolute no-brainer. Okay, I see some questions coming in, guys. Everything about the investment itself, when you're coming in, will all be laid out on the website, as well as when you request a package. You do have to go through an interview process. You do have to have available funds to basically back up the fact that you can invest. So if you are a potential investor and you're coming to us and saying, hey, I want to invest in Mobile Salons and get into that deal, my guys will ask you to have proof of funds. They're asking you to prove that you have the money to invest, because what they will not do is just send you the information just because you asked for it. Okay. You have to have the funds in your bank account, whether you're doing an official bank letter, or you're giving access to funds, or you're putting down a deposit. If you don't have the funds available now, you're putting down a deposit towards the fund, which will be 25%. Okay, so you would actually have to have 25% if you're wanting to move forward into getting a place in line to get into this investment. It's not easy. Okay, it's not for everybody. And it's definitely not free to get into this type of investment. Janelle is saying, what is the payback form? The payback form is from us. It's literally coming from MOBALON, and it's coming through whatever bank you initiate. So if you initiate from Chase Bank or Wells Fargo or Bank of America, then that's where your payback form will actually come through. Someone says, how do we sign up? I don't know if that's for the bus or for the investment. If you sign up for the bus, that's at MOBALON.com, MOBALON.com. If you're talking about the investment, you'd have to contact me directly, 469-831-2990. We will have it on our website, but it won't be where you can just sign up automatically. You will have to go through the interview process. All right. Okay. Can a company? Yes, a company can be an investor. A company can be an investor. You would have to show your company assignment, show who your company is, and have the paperwork for your company itself. meaning your LLC or your sole proprietor. If you're incorporated, whatever you are, you would have to have that information. If you're going to be putting it in a EIN number or tax identification number, if you got DBA, I don't even know if they do it in DBAs anymore. I'm not sure, but I remember something about DBAs was not a thing anymore. If you're incorporating, you don't need one. Okay. So very, very exciting, guys. Extremely, extremely exciting opportunities that we're bringing to the forefront. It may not look like that to you guys if you're not accustomed to kind of messing around in this field. But trust me, when you're talking about a 20% return, I just showed you guys they're returning 0.4%. 0.4%. How far is that away from 20%? That's what we're doing. The buses are insured, so that means your money's is insured. You're incorporated into the program itself. The buses are LLC, so your whole program, your whole business is formed as a corporation, and that's the security of your principal. What's the length for pool of principal? Each year, every 12 months. Okay, you can pull your principal. Maturity rate. Yes, maturity rate is 1 year, 12 months. So your maturity rate, once it matures after 12 months, then you're able to pull your principal. So that's a good question. Yeah, once it matures after 12 months, then you can pull your principal. And then after that, we would like for you to allow for 12 months individually. So each 12 months, then you can pull principal at any 12 months, because we don't want you to lose any of the money. We could do a percentage, but that gets really messy if you're pulling like 5 months into the second month or 7 months into the second month. That it gets messy when you're talking about breaking down the ratios and only pulling for a certain amount of months instead of the full 12 months, because there is, when you get the contract, you'll see there's penalties if you're pulling for less than 12 months. The full 12 months, you're getting a full 20%. You pull for less than 12 months, it won't be a full 12%. It'll be, a full 20%. It'll be less according to how many months it has accumulated. So it actually adds up. So the first month is extremely less. The second month, third month, fourth month, the fifth month, sixth month is like half of the 20%, and then seventh, eighth, ninth. So it goes up to the 12 months. So the longer you keep it in, the more monies you get for the 12 months that you're in, and it goes all the way up to 12 months, and 12 months equal 20%. Okay. So if you know how to ratio the money, the percentages out for the first, second, third month, and do the numbers, you can work your way backwards for how much money you'll actually lose if you pull out, sooner than 12 months. All right. Okay, man, time has flown by, guys. That's been a whole hour. I thought I was gonna be able to jump into some other stuff, but man, it's already shut down time. All right, well, we'll cover. I got some announcements to do for regular business. I wanted to cover that for our archive and get the investment in place and make sure that people can actually pull it up and see what I'm talking about the investment. We will have it on the website. You will be able to pull up the investment packages and the investment layout so that people have an opportunity to check it out and then call or contact us to do an interview, and then you'll be able to invest from that point. Okay. All right, guys, that'll do it for right now. I'm Ronnie Mac, owner of the Shops Salons Network, the Hair Art Network, and the new Mobile Salon Network, bidding you guys peace and blessings. Please take care of yourself, and if you can, take care of someone else. If we all did that, we all will be taken care of. Hey, Miss Rosemary, how are you doing? Miss Peaches, how are you? Thank you for coming through. She said good information. I'm definitely talking to some partners of mine. Awesome. Yes, ma'am. If you have any questions, y'all more than welcome to give me a call. If I don't answer, y'all know I get real busy. If I don't answer, just leave a message. I call everybody back. Okay. If you haven't signed up to the Mobile Salon Network, go to MOBALON.com, MOBALON.com, MABALON.com, and sign up. The application is at the top of the page on the right-hand side. Fill it out, send it in, and if everything is good, someone will contact you and let you know what the next steps are. If you haven't donated, we have our own charity. We have our very own charity called Triple H Charity. It stands for haircuts for the helpless and homeless. We also have a sister charity called Mobile Haircuts for Heroes that actually takes care of heroes, our heroes, police officers, firemen, first responders, our military officers, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Coast Guard, all of that. We actually go out and take care of. But we our traditional our first charity, Triple H, goes out and does haircuts for the helpless and homeless. We use your donations to build the buses to go out and do haircuts for the helpless and homeless. We also use your donations to pay the barbers and stylists to do haircuts for the helpless and homeless. So it is a extremely worthwhile cause, and you guys make it happen. All right, guys, that'll do it for right now. I will see you all tomorrow. What is today? Wednesday? The time is flying by, guys. It's the 13th already. It is Wednesday, September 13th. Time is flying by. Y'all, we got to get this thing done and get all in place because it's about to be go time. It is about to be go time. So I hope everybody is geared up to rock and roll and put this thing together, because once we launch, that's it. It's over. It's time to rock and roll. All right, guys, I will see you all tomorrow. Everybody, please take care of yourself and be safe out there. And remember our motto: respect yourself, because image is everything. Peace.